So if you're going to sell your home in this upcoming season, how should you adjust? This year, the market has been 2025. It's been a little sluggish. So as a seller, the one thing I would absolutely not do is test the market. So when things are really busy, and what I mean by test the market is when things are really busy in the market, there's low inventory levels, maybe what there was during the pandemic. We often see prices tend to skyrocket because there's less inventory, so more bidding is happening. And so where that last house, the next house that sells on that street during a low inventory time, that price just tends to be the jumping off point for whatever the new price set's going to be. And you can't always predict that. But if you're going to sell in this coming season with 6 months of inventory, that's a lot of inventory. It's huge. And so don't play with pricing. You have to have your price dialed in. If you think you're going to put your house on the market for $100,000, maybe over what your agent's telling you it's worth, or I'm just using a arbitrary number, you're going to be in for a surprise. You're probably going to get no showings. You're definitely going to get no offers because showings bring offers. And it's going to be pretty quiet for you. So I think as a seller, it's super important that you're asking whatever agent you're using. If I'm not your agent of choice, you got to make sure you're asking the right questions in terms of marketing time and really looking at the comparables. I know as sellers, oftentimes you can get stars in your eyes and you go, well, that house sold 2 years ago for that. And it's exact same model as ours, and ours is more upgrades. And it doesn't matter. We're in the market is starting to pick up now that we're into July, but it is overall this year, it's been a quiet market. And so absolutely, I'm not saying you got to go out and let the price be the marketing, underpricing your home, but that still is working, underpricing it and holding an offer date where you're going to view all the offers on the same date. But definitely you want to make sure that your price is dialed in. And so absolutely that is key. So I would absolutely say, whatever agent you're working with, probably get a couple of opinions if you haven't already. And you definitely want to make sure you got a sharp pencil when figuring out what that number is. So if you'd like a copy of my perfectly plumb method, pun intended, it's my 5-step seller system, I'm happy to shoot that over to you and we can arrange a time to chat further.